Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Certara Talks. I'm Dr. Suzanne Minton, and I'm a director of content strategy at Certara. Today, I'm here with my colleagues, Dr. Oksana Ilyich, David Weshy, Rajesh Krishna, and Paul Martin, and we are going to be talking about Rare Disease Day, which this year is on February 29th. Maybe we can go around and have everyone reflect on what does this day mean to you?
I can probably start. Well, for me, it's a reflection of what I personally done for rare disease community on a professional level as well as the personal level, because of course I'm working in the Certara Rare Disease Center of Excellence, but I'm also volunteering in the several communities such as International Rare Disease Research Consortium. So for me, it's how did I personally contributed into improving life of patients and developing drugs for the patients?
I think Rare Disease Day is an excellent opportunity, but also a reminder that we have patients who are waiting for therapies, meaningful therapies. They are waiting for diagnosis. Many of the rare diseases take years for diagnosis. My own personal experience with a close family member being recently diagnosed with a rare disease took years before that confirmation took place. So I can imagine what might be transpiring by patients and caregivers and care providers, families, parents, relatives on where and how can we accelerate these very critical treatments, both from the perspective of access, but also affordability. And that's what makes the Rare Disease Day a constant but persistent reminder of what we need to do.
There's some great points, Rajesh. I love how you bring up always keeping the patient at the forefront of our thinking. Dave, would you like to weigh in?
Yeah, as I think about Rare Diseases Day, a disease is rare, perhaps from an epidemiological point of view, until you're the one who has that disease. And so it's important to keep each individual in mind as we focus on our work. I have been involved with a number of drug development programs involving epilepsy, for example, rare epilepsies, and the ability to pull together the appropriate information for regulatory approval was very satisfying, not only for me, but obviously for the patient. I'm also involved with global health. So often diseases in tropical areas are left not given the full contribution that's needed to for drugs that impact only a very few people, and yet it's important. And so using the best tools we have available is what we like to bring to the table in order to serve these patients. As Rajesh said, the patient is indeed waiting.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. That's a great answer. Paul, what about you? What does Rare Disease Day mean to you?
I think there's two main strands for me, actually. One is obviously the diseases or conditions that really do need attention, as the other guys have said, actually. And that's definitely fundamentally, like. The other thing, though, is that it always feels like an area where there's more chance to sort of be creative and opportunistic. So sort of more challenges there. So that's the other piece that interests me as well, actually. So.
I'd like to thank my colleagues, Dr. Oksana Ilyich, Dr. Paul Martin, Dr. David Weshy, and Dr. Rajesh Krishna for having a fantastic conversation about rare diseases. I'm Suzanne Minton. You've been watching Certara Talks. I'll see you next time.